Can you tell me what your cash is going to be 90 days from now? Most of my clients can't, and I get it. I mean, it's not something that people think about automatically, but my smartest clients, they can. And you know what they do? They take their overhead for the next 90 days. And come on, you know what your overhead is. You know what you're paying your people, what your rent is, what your debt payments are, or other types of, responsibilities. You know what your overhead is. So you look at that over the next 90 days. You calculate your margin. You might be selling services, you might be selling products, but you've got a margin on the products that you sell. This isn't an exact science, so take a percentage. Maybe on everything that you sell, your margin is about 30%. I know, maybe it's 25% here, 35% there, but take a round number. Let's say it's about 30%. Financial efficiency tips. So people ask me about providing financial efficiency tips for businesses. And I'm going to give you 3 tips that I would like you to follow. These are straight accounting stuff, so don't fall asleep on me. But I'm just telling you what my clients do to really keep track of their finances, because the devil's in the details. So now you've got your margin on what you're going to sell and your overhead. Now you got to figure out your sales for the next 90 days. And you mean to tell me you don't know what your sales are for the next 90 days? I mean, come on. Talk to your salespeople. Look at your backlog. Look at your pipeline reports. Look at what your prior months were during this period of time. I am betting that you can come up with a pretty good estimate of what your sales are going to be over the next 90 days. So then what do? You bring it all together. You take your 90 days of sales, you multiply your margin against it, you deduct your 90 days of overhead, and then you figure in any other extraordinary things, maybe a tax payment you have to make, or a supplier payment that you have to make, or something like that. If you do that, you will come up with a great forecast. And if you do this every month, you will know over the next 90 days what your cash is going to be. And there is no better way to maintain your financial efficiency than doing just that. So again, number 1, have a flash report. Number 2, every quarter get a report of what you're paying all of your vendors and suppliers compared to last year. You will really have your eyes opened. And number 3, forecast your cash. Look ahead 90 days. That's all I'm asking you to do. You will be so much smarter because you will be able to handle what's coming down the road. Otherwise, you're just operating your business in the dark. That is how to increase your financial efficiency.